In this video, I want to help you overcome judging your desire and therefore also judging yourself so that you can manifest your beautiful desire with confidence because you deserve that. I see different ways that people judge themselves for wanting what they want, and that keeps them in a state of lack, and that's not the place you want to be in. If you need a more personalized help with your manifestation, you can, of course, book a one-on-one coaching session with me from the link in the description box below. You can also join one of my Master Manifestor Mastermind groups. In that case, please send me an email from my booking page right away so that you can start from April. And let's talk about this idea of judging your desire. What I'm talking about is when people say, I feel bad for wanting this. I feel guilty for wanting this. Should I want this? Is this the right thing to want? Is it good? Is it bad? And another way that people judge them and their desires is, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't manifest that. I don't know how to manifest it, etc. And a variety of things that all point to that. Either it's somehow bad for them to want what they want, or they can't manifest that. I want you to remember what manifestation is about. Manifestation is not about you forcing someone to do something or you forcing reality to bend to your will. That's not what it is. You are constantly manifesting all the time. You cannot not manifest. So you are either manifesting this outcome or you are manifesting that outcome. This alone helps a lot with the resistance towards your manifestation. And this alone solves the problems of, is it bad, is it good, etc. I see sometimes in the comments, oh, people shouldn't manifest SPs who are married where there are third parties, etc. because that's bad. Or, I don't know, you shouldn't want this or want that. First of all, let's collectively not judge other people's desires and focus on our desires. With that said, back to what I was saying a minute earlier. You can never not manifest. So even if you have something that you have been conditioned to feel guilty about, you are either manifesting that bad outcome that you don't want to experience, or you are manifesting the good outcome that you want to experience. In the case of third parties, there is a version of that person that chose you. And there's the version of that person that chose the third party. And then there's a million other versions of that person, anything you can think of. So you are not splitting people or doing something bad. You are simply choosing the version of the person that is with you. The same goes with money. If you are manifesting money, you have some kind of guilt around money. There's a version of you who already has the money. So you are either manifesting having money or you are manifesting not having money. It's not that, I think people forget very often that the situation they are in, that is also a manifestation. It's not that you didn't manifest that. You manifested that, but it's an accidental manifestation because nobody chooses to experience negative things on purpose. But we do have negative assumptions, beliefs, and they inevitably manifest in undesirable situations. That is why we are learning to control our imagination so that we can manifest our desires. Therefore, do you see how there's absolutely no point in feeling bad about what you want? Because there's something in that desire. Neville Goddard says that your desire is a gift from God / your higher self / infinite intelligence / call it whatever you want. You received that gift of the desire, and he explains it as if it's an upgrade for you. because every time you manifest something, you raise to a higher level. That's what he calls it. So another thing to remember here is that your mind, which is this God power that you have in you, is not judging. There's no judgment from your higher self. There's no judgment from your beautiful human imagination, which is God. And therefore, I want everyone to remember that every time you feel guilty about wanting something, or you feel judged by others, or I don't know, you have been conditioned to believe that you shouldn't have that, or you couldn't have that, you can't manifest it. All that is learned. That's learned patterns. That's learned behavior. That's learned beliefs. These aren't yours. I was going to say, let it go. Easier said than done. I know, but remind yourself that these beliefs aren't yours. You have been conditioned to not want things. Because, again, back to what I often say in my videos, the society is limited, and it's limiting us. All the limiting beliefs we have come from a society that doesn't know we are manifesting. It comes from the religions, etc. Now you are learning the opposite, that you are the only one holding the power to manifest your experiences. And God isn't judging you. Your mind isn't judging you. So whenever you feel negative about your desire, try to go inside and ask yourself, why? Why do you feel that? Why do you feel guilty about wanting your SP, about wanting your money, about wanting whatever you want? What is that guilt about? Why shouldn't you be able to manifest that? Every client I have had the past several years that I've been coaching, every person has wanted some sort of happiness. Everyone is manifesting being happy in one way or another. For many people, it's a specific person, a romantic relationship. For others, it's money. For others, it's health. For others, it's an apartment or a house. Appearance changes of any kind. My honest question to you is, why is that bad in any way? But we learn to feel guilty. We learn to feel guilty. This is a problem that many people are facing, because we learn to fit in, we learn to people please, we learn to be comfortable for others. So we push our desires aside for years. And then when you learn that you can manifest your desire and you can manifest anything, that old guilt comes up and tells you, oh no, you shouldn't have that. I'm here to tell you that you should. You have a desire and you deserve to be happy. So start with that. If it helps, start with that. And always remember that you are either manifesting this situation that you are in that you don't want to be in. That's also a manifestation of your mind, of your beliefs, or of your current programming. Or you change the contents of your mind, your thoughts, your imaginal acts, your assumptions, beliefs, etc., and you manifest a different outcome. So don't forget that you cannot not manifest. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I think this is important. You are either manifesting one outcome or another outcome, and it's all a possibility. So why is it okay to manifest the undesired outcome where you're not happy, but it's not okay to manifest the desire where you are happy? That would be the food for thought for today. So every time you feel like you feel bad about desiring whatever it is that you desire, come back to this video maybe. Remember all the things that I mentioned here. You are manifesting whether you like it or not. You might as well make the best out of it. Plus, Every time you manifest a desire, what happens in your mind is that you get rid of a set of limiting beliefs and you prepare yourself for a better, I don't want to say future because we're not operating from future, we are operating from now. But you are getting rid of lots of limitations every single time you are manifesting anything that just makes your life happier. What is better than that? And you know, I believe that happy people are just make the world a happier place. It's best for everyone that we live a comfortable, happy life with our happy relationships, with our happy financial situation, with our happy health state, with our happy confidence, etc. And I'm saying this because I mentioned people pleasing. You are a better person for everyone around you when you are happy, when you have your desires, you're confident, you're comfortable. So, yes, you can, you will, and you should manifest your desires because that desire was given to you as a gift and as a message to tell you that, hey, you have these limiting beliefs, you know, which is the opposite story. You are experiencing something you don't want to experience. Nobody forces you. No higher power forces you to suffer. That's a lie you've been told. If anybody out there has been told that God loves the ones that suffer, there's no such thing. Nobody wants you to suffer. No God, no higher self wants you to suffer. So start loving your desires. Start loving your desires and take the act of manifesting your desires as an act of self-love. You manifest that because you love yourself, because you deserve that. That's it. I really hope that this encouraged you to watch your desires in the eyes and actually dare to admit that yes, you want it and you can have it. And then you will figure out the parts where how you get rid of the limiting beliefs and the resistance, etc. That's all technical. But start respecting yourself that you have this desire, that there's something in it that you want, there's something in it that makes you happy. So I really hope that this was helpful for you, for your manifestations. I wish everyone to manifest your desires because that will bring you lots of confidence, lots of good self-concept and happiness, of course. And if you need a more personalized help with your manifestations, you can, of course, book a one-on-one coaching session with me from the link in the description box below, or you can join my Master Manifestor Mastermind group, which is still coaching, just in groups. It's very supportive. It's a very positive experience. And if you want to join that, please send me an email from my booking page. My email is also in my YouTube bio, by the way. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next video.